Hi guys, it's Monique from earlylearningmom.com, and I'm here to talk to you guys about homeschool burnout. I know I think we're only 5 weeks into the school year, but I'm starting to realize that there needs to be some changes in how we are doing things daily. My light's kind of funny right now. I'm trying to make the light less orangey. Since the weather has changed, that's a little better. It gets dark really way sooner than it used to, so I'm forced to use artificial lighting for my videos. So, trying my best. Anyhow, I've come to realize that there needs to be a lot of changes that need to come in the household. And until those changes are made, it's going to be hard for us to go full force with our homeschool and our Doman program. One thing I have done is I have shelved our book shark for now. It's not to say we're not going to pick it up. We are reading the read out louds, but I've shelved it, and I'll talk about that in our weekly update that's coming up soon. However, just because, and that just wasn't enough either. And then I realized my household is not running as smooth as it should be. And I'm trying to get everybody else on the same page. So one thing that we're starting is a like a main monthly grocery shop. However, I can't do that until we purchase a big deep freeze. So we were supposed to go shopping tonight, but my husband had a course that lasted a lot longer than we thought. So maybe we'll go this weekend. So what we're probably going to end up doing is we do have enough food that for meals and stuff like that I probably bring us through to the weekend. The only problem is in Canada it's our Thanksgiving on the 13th or 14th. It's not this coming Monday, but the Monday after. And so what the problem with that is, this weekend we're having my family over for Thanksgiving dinner, so we do need to get some groceries. So I want to sit down with hubby tonight when he gets home and plan 2 weeks. So we're going to start off with the 2-week thing and hopefully get that in order. And then it'll be one less thing to think about. I find that we're wasting a lot of energy trying to decide what we're going to have for dinner or what we're going to have, things like that, what we need at the grocery store. And we're going to the grocery store more often than we need to. And we're spending more money on groceries than we need to because it's inevitable. You walk into a grocery store, you'll end up spending money more than you would have if you had gotten it all together. So that is a change we're making. And I'm also working on chore charts. And even if it's just a list of nightly chores to start off with, that's going to be my initial plan, is this list of stuff needs to be done at the end of the night when everybody goes, by the time everybody is in bed, essentially. Because I know it needs to be done, but when I'm not here, people may miss things, or even if you look at it like it prevents me from having to get on people. It's just, I'm going to tell the kids, like, hey, you guys pick 2 things off the nightly chore chart. That'll be your responsibility. And then my husband can jump in and help out and know what I need because we're checking things off, and he can grab something and we can get it done. I'm trying to do everything, and I can't do everything. I run a home daycare during the day. We're homeschooling during the day. We're doing therapy during the day, and then I have a family to take care of in the evening. So everybody's got to kind of step up. So that is kind of what I'm doing right now to help alleviate this burnout that I'm experiencing. And I can't believe, like I said, I feel like I'm shocked, but I always take on more than I really should, and I need to reevaluate that. I'm also, another thing I'm doing to help myself with burnout is I am taking kind of like a group, I don't even know, it's a group class, I use class lightly, of special needs moms, and we're meeting with a life coach and weekly, and we have these kind of appointments and it worked out perfectly that it lands up during nap time. So while Z may not nap, I should be able to still participate in these workshops. I guess that's the better word, is maybe workshops. But anyhow, so I'm doing that for self-help for myself to help alleviate some of this. Once again, visitors. To alleviate some of this burnout. And something, and I'm telling you, I would have burnt out day one, absolutely, if I didn't have this in place. I have a weekly night where I leave, because I work from home, I live at home, I'm primary caregiver to my children at home. So Tuesday nights are my night. My hubby gets home, our respite lady comes to help out too, and I leave. And so hubby has respite for 2 hours, and that's just really good for Zakari to stay in contact with his respite worker, even though we don't do ABA anymore. She's still our primary respite, and so she works on a few little things with him during that time. And I go and do things that I need to do in that evening. So yesterday I went and had my eyebrows done, then I dropped my son off, my oldest off at Cadets, and I went to my Weight Watchers meeting, and after Weight Watchers I always go and I sit at McDonald's and I work on my blog or my YouTube channel, or sometimes I just sit there and watch YouTube videos. I'm going to be honest with you. And a lot of people don't understand why I go to McDonald's to do that. Coke Zero's free. Bottomless refill. Well, it's not free. I buy the first one and I can drink Coke Zero all night, which is my vice, which I eventually need to get rid of. So I do that, and I do, yeah. So that's how I work through burnout and what I'm doing right now. What do you guys do when you're feeling burnt out? If you like this video, be sure to thumbs up, subscribe, and check out my blog at www.earlylearningmom.com. So I'm also going to link down below a link to another, to a blog post that I did. I was a guest post for Doman International, and that was the topic I chose, was burnout. And that was my burnout from 2 years ago. And I'm glad to say that I'm not at that point. I'm not getting sick. I'm not, none of that stuff is happening. So I'm learning to catch on quicker to when I feel a burnout happening. So, like I said, I'd love to know what you guys do, how you guys experience burnout, what you guys do to get through it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.